now we will talk about use layout effect and how it is different from use effect. So I have already implemented use layout effect and use effect in my component, and I have added two console statement. I'll log use layout effect for use layout effect hook and use effect for use effect hook. So let's see how they behave. So they are running twice because in debug mode, in strict mode, they'll run twice. So I'll have to first comment the strict mode. So now let's refresh now. Yeah, so now you can see use layout effect is called before use effect. You might be thinking that use layout effect is put before use effect, that's why it is getting called first, but this is not the case. Let me put use layout effect after the use effect, and now let us see what is the difference. So now let me refresh it. So you can see that still use layout effect is getting called before use effect. So the position of the use layout effect and use effect doesn't create a difference. Use layout effect is getting called before use effect. Let me put use layout effect to its position. So there is a render cycle of a component. Use effect runs after the component is printed on the UI, after the component has mounted, but use layout effect runs before the component has is printed. So there is a difference between use layout effect and use effect. Let me put another console statement here. And now let me refresh the page. You can see that a render is called, then use layout effect is called, and then use effect is called. So here I have created a demo to show you how use layout works. So I have made an input box here, and I'm storing it reference in input ref, and then in use effect I am changing its value from code idea to hello, and then we will see what use layout effect logs the value. So let's see how it behaves in the browser. Let's refresh it. So you see that the value of input box is hello, and the console in use layout effect line number 7, it shows you code idea. So as you can see that in use layout effect the value is code idea, but after use layout effect, use effect have changed the value of the input from code idea to hello. So use layout effect runs before use effect. So use layout effect can have many use cases, but you can use this to do anything before React prints the component. If you want to do something before use effect, you can do that in use layout effect. Use layout effect is mostly related to UI based, that's why it is named as layout effect. So let's see what React is saying about use layout effect. The signature is identical, but it fires synchronously after all the DOM mutations. Use this to read layout from the DOM and synchronously re-render. So even React is suggesting to use effect when possible to avoid blocking visual updates. Thanks.